Well, the mural of George Floyd here in Toledo is no longer standing tonight. It collapsed this afternoon, 1 year after it was painted on the side of an old bar. New tonight, 13 ABC's Josh Croup is there live with what caused it to crumble and the reaction from the neighborhood there. Josh?
It's something that catches your eye. It's something that just reminds you of just the north end of Toledo.
Tremaine Mitchell runs by this part of Summit Street at the intersection of LaGrange all the time. When he gets here, he knows he's home. But instead of this catching his eye Tuesday, it was this. The George Floyd mural, painted on the side of the old Mugshots bar, crumbled into a pile of broken bricks.
Right before that storm hit, I just pulled in my driveway, and it wasn't down. I would have noticed it right away. I noticed it when they put it up. I would have noticed it when it came down.
A witness told Toledo firefighters they saw a lightning strike hit the building. A city inspector says there are no concerns about the structure as a whole. The building part is fine, but it's the outer layer of brick that now has to come down.
It was beautiful, actually, when it was up. I hope they redo it.
Right now, it sounds like that's the plan. A City of Toledo spokesperson says they're going to work with the Arts Commission to build a new mural there or find it a new home. The artist, David Ross, finished it in July 2020. Since then, it's been a site where people have gathered for memorials to remember George Floyd. Now those moments here will have to also include the memories of the mural.
This is going to be a tough one to kind of walk by now and not see the mural that reminds us where we are and just how far we came as a country.
And a statement from the city of Toledo tonight says that they are heartbroken over this. Since we were out here earlier this evening, they have put some support beams up to keep the rest of the roof intact here, but much of the rest of the side of this building that was crumbling has been taken care of. Toledo police have barricades blocking off this portion of the sidewalk. Reporting live in Toledo, Josh Croup, 13 ABC.
What's good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee on the vid. Tapping back in, guys, and you hear that news report there. A George Floyd mural in Toledo, Ohio is destroyed. And if y'all have been, keeping up with the Jay Coffee Talk content, I feel very, very strongly about this whole situation, what happened to George Floyd. It was just pure evil what happened to him, and I grew very frustrated during this whole, the trial and everything playing out. I mean, I'm so happy that the demon Chauvin, the murderous demon Chauvin, is rotting in prison, and he still has to face the feds who don't seem to, show any signs that they're going to let up on him at all, as they've charged him in another incident, where he beat and choked, I think it was like a 14-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Pure evil scumbag is what Chauvin is. And, it's just wild because, as I always put it, y'all, you know what I mean? On the Jay Coffee Talk platform, my whole motto is we can agree to disagree. You feel me? Like, I hate when certain issues divide people and people argue and stuff. Listen, George Floyd, it don't matter how you felt about that man. What about him? He did or didn't do in his life, or whatever the case may be, man. That was just disgusting what happened to him, and he did not deserve that at all. You know what I mean? And he was murdered. It's a fact. It's what we saw. There was so much ish going on during the trial where the narratives were trying to be spun. I'm not even going to keep going in on it, but I just feel very, very, very strongly about it. And why I'm bringing that up is because there's people out there spinning narratives now saying, yo, look, this is a sign. 1 year after this mural was painted, it's struck down by lightning. You know what I mean? And just destroys the part of the mural with George Floyd. This is a sign, like, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? There's actually disputes going on in this situation here, conflicting reports, okay? Because a witness told police that they saw the lightning strike the mural, okay? The weather people or whatever did say that there was a lightning storm, and the Doppler radar picked up lightning on that block. You know what I mean? I guess they can't pinpoint it to exactly where it struck. It's not an exact science like that. But then the building code manager guy or whoever, you know what I mean, from the city came down and said, I don't think this was struck by lightning. I think this is just this part of the building deteriorating. You know what I mean? This outer layer of brick is very, very old. And he just basically said that, by the way, you can tell, it says right here, Hugh Coogan, a city building inspector, told our media partner, the Toledo Blade, the collapse was a result of natural deterioration and had not noticed the middle of the wall bowing recently. Or I'm sorry, and had noticed the middle of the wall bowing recently. It was just age. It just came away. So that's from the building inspector. He's saying is old as hell, the building itself, and it has multiple layers of bricks, and that outer layer was just bowing, as you just heard him say, and it collapsed. You know what I mean? So I don't know. There's just a lot of people spinning that narrative, like the other ish I was just saying. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's frustrated me very much. You know, R.I.P. to George Floyd too, and burn in hell Derek Chauvin. You know, I can't say that enough. But it just frustrated me so much when this case was going on that there was just so many people, you know, either trying to say he didn't get murdered, or what Chauvin did was right, it was by the book, or, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, fuck out of here. You know, that man was killed. We saw what we saw. You know what I'm saying? We saw his life slipping away from him as he was just oxygen cut off from him on video, while people are just, please stop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but hit the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. What do you think about these conflicting reports? You know, like I said, someone saying they seen it struck by lightning, and the city inspector saying that's not the case. I mean, what do y'all think about this? You know, did someone see lightning strike and say, yo, let's go fuck this thing up? Or what? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just a wild situation. You know, and regardless of everything, you know, like, even if this wasn't the George Floyd mural, if this was just something else, it'd just be wild for these conflicting reports. You feel me? So tap in, hit the comments with your thoughts. Make sure to sub to the channel, guys. This is Jay Coffee Talk. We drop content every day. Music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Make sure you're subbed on this platform, as well as my main one, Jay Coffee Talk. We'll drop the link. We'll pin it in the comments. Go fuck with me over there as well. I thank you guys for watching. Let's break it down. Let's discuss it in the comments. I'm out of here. Peace.